workings of mortals. We'll send somebody else, most likely. Somebody who can beat.
I don't speak sign language.
But I'm not saying you're gaining another enemy. Hell, it could be another 6,000 years before they realize it. Or it could be 6 hours. 6 minutes. Shit, they could know it now. Besides the point.
I personally don't have qualms with you. I just think we have our own, enough enemies. But I'm for the group, so if everybody's for it, then...
I'll be honest with you here, son. I don't think you understand what you have and you don't have. I've been through the files, and I think a lot of your enemies, you don't understand very well, and that's why you think they're enemies.
Right. Which I'm not debating, I'm just saying that, we have enough on our plate. But I'm for whatever the collective decides.
I get what you mean. I think I should throw it out there, though. You feel you have enough on your plate, but me personally, I don't think you understand what the plate even is. Because the further you go on, the more you're going to get on your plate. What is your goal currently as a group?
If you pulled the average, I think it would say, people say
Kill Ganex.
survival. Kill Ganex. Live.
Survive and get rid of the storm classes.
Win the war, kill Ganex.
Survival's a given. I'm not looking for
Yeah.
survival. I'm looking for your
Survival's in the
goal.
goal,
What are
it's
you
just what we're
actively
gonna do.
working toward?
Killing all the gamers. Or stopping
Fixing the
enemies.
world after everything that's happened.
And you know what that takes, don't you?
A lot.
Killing a constellation. And do you know what happens when you kill a constellation?
Another one steps up to its place.
Another one shows up.
No. What happens
No, that's
when
what- that's
you
enough.
specifically kill a constellation is you can take all your enemies you have now and times them by about 1,000,000. The whole universe is gonna be watching you then. I think my enemies are a little less important. I don't think you should factor that in, to be fair. I'm not saying you're gonna gain enemies from killing them. Some people might like it. You're gonna gain allies, you're gonna gain enemies. Hell, you might even be worshipped as a god. But you're gonna get everything. You don't just get one. There's one thing that exists here, son. It's balance. You're gonna get it all. So I think before you make your decision, you think long and hard about what it
That's what
means
I'd like
to make
to
a
do.
decision. And I mean long and hard as in you've got about 30 minutes before the night ends. So
Sure.
that's right.
It's better
Let's
than
get to
no
the war
time at
room.
all.
Let's get talking. You want me to
No,
wait or
right.
you want me to listen?
Preferably, this should be something that we come up with on our own.
Yeah.
So.
If we could do
Sure.
it private.
Well, if
Yeah,
you
private,
figure
that'd be-
out if you want me, I'll accept with the price of number 1 getting paid, number 2 task doesn't have to work.
Which I appreciate you being so generous as to giving us time.
Forthright, yeah.
Sure. All I got is time.
Feel free
That's
to
yours.
wait upstairs. We've got a pretty nice
I'll
kitchen.
sit right in here.
All right,
Let's get
that works too.
I think so.
All right.
We
Can
have
somebody go
a
over-
new
Do you
shipment
need
of
anything
whiskey, by
patched
the
up
way.
at all?
Better yet,
I'll make sure
you
you
got
get some
everybody
extra
in
for you.
here. Better yet, you got everybody in here. Why don't you just do it in here? I'll go sit in there.
All right.
Right.
Probably.
Well enough.
So, it should be to note that not when, but whoever we choose, we still have a modicum of control because we will have a mini cabinet underneath them that will be 3 of us. It has to be
I
one of
have
us. So it has
a
to be 3 of us
question
in that cabinet.
that's kind of important
Okay.
to further the conversation. Who
I'll
decided
get
on
everybody
him
in
anyway?
here. I'll put the call out on the radio.
I
was
proposed him as an
a-
idea.
Okay.
Callum and
Proposed
the
him.
others
It
at
wasn't
the
a decision
table
chairs.
agreed that it was a worthwhile
One person
option.
at a time, please. You can-
All right, hello everybody.
Take a
Tycho here. Meeting about our next figurehead happening right now. We have 30 minutes in the med bay. I think you all should be here for this.
I had proposed him. Everybody else at the table agreed that he was one of our best options. It was being Callum, I'm pretty sure Marcel, Abel, and John. I'm definitely biased. I
Allie
want
would
them
be
around.
also a good choice.
What's your bias? It's important to know.
Did you not hear
I
the
disagree. She's too stubborn.
A lot of people disagreed
What
about
is
Ellie.
your bias? Against it, or are you with it? Like, I'm not
Oh my
understanding
God.
why you're saying that.
Do I have to explain it?
Yes, you do.
Yes,
Notable
because he
sources
doesn't
have
understand.
connections to herself and the
Is that
people
not the
around
point of
her.
this conversation?
I knew him before all of you, basically. I can tell what he is, and I want to follow him more than any of those other ones.
I agree. I call it a gut feeling of something, but that man will bring about change, and I think that's what we need right now.
Good guy. Right.
And I choose to believe
You
that
guys know
it'll
what
be
we're
a
talking about?
good change.
Sorry, Abel, I know you're tired.
Cowboy.
Yeah, we're continuing the
Cowboy, cool,
conversation
cool,
from
cool.
previous.
I'm well aware.
I honestly think
Go ahead.
you go. I talked. You go first.
Oh, I was gonna say, why not someone like Abel?
That doesn't make sense when I still need to be able to do military actions. We don't.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we'd be actively taking leave from what we do to do that?
Whoever's
You would-
figurehead
you
will
would-
have a lot
if
of
you were-
time out of it.
Oh yeah, I'm not interested in that
Like,
in the
if you
slightest. The front
do-
lines is where I belong, or fighting.
Yeah, if you do this, you will not be going out on missions or anything. And like, I'm really not the cocky kind of person, but really imagine taking me away from the front lines sometimes.
No,
This is the figurehead position, right? This isn't the
Yes.
the backup.
The figurehead is
Figurehead.
taking the figurehead is taking someone off of the front lines if we choose one of us. Really imagine taking someone like John, Marcel, myself, Saya off of the front lines.
Yeah, I'm not.
Then I
interested in that at all.
volunteer.
That's
A
where
lot
I
of the
belong.
people who would be
To be the
That's
figurehead?
stupid.
Speak for the house. I'm a nobody. Sure.
No offense.
You're an ex-slave
just-
of the family. You're
yeah,
biased
the family.
against them
You're a
inherently.
slave. So like, I don't even think they'd listen
And you
to you
stink.
if you were.
And you smell kind
Yeah,
of
public
bad. That
opinion of
might
you is
hurt.
really not the best,
Well,
mate.
no,
that's not- no, that's
just
not
one
public opinion.
person
No offense,
that we're
no
voting
offense.
in, right?
That,
I'm also
that
not
has
just
nothing
one
to do
person.
with my
you
thought
on
process.
the
of
battlefield.
being
Okay,
under
well,
them.
To
Respectfully.
my understanding, I think you're right about the taking one of us off of combat will be detrimental to what we do. So I agree there has to be somebody different.
The figurehead is just the person that's
respect
gonna
that,
play
Callum.
nice and smile and discuss for us.
Do I get to
think
say in
it
this
is
too, or
better
am
for
I
the
just like, yeah.
Cowboys
You're
Oh, yeah,
gonna
I'll
say.
be-
Sure, why not?
We'll
Very
take your
important.
opinion in.
Alright, fuck you too. Shit.
Callum, can you
Where
please
did we
explain
end
why
on?
the Cowboy's a good person? to
We
pick?
ended on why none of the main fighters we have here will do it because we would not be able
I
to
don't.
fight.
I'm going to be honest with you here. Can I be like bluntly fucking honest?
Yes. of
Sure.
course.
We can
I
take
usually
it.
am, but you know what? I'm turning over a new leaf and trying to be nicer.
Mhm.
Oh, wonderful.
None of the
Uh,
fighters should go because that's stupid. We're taking them off the front lines. That means they literally
Agreed.
don't get to go fight.
Right.
Dumb.
Mhm.
Secondly, any of the new people, that's just a no.
Yeah,
They
I
don't know us
already,
well enough to lead us.
Already thought of that.
However,
That
maybe
was
if they
more my
want to be on the
thought process.
cabinet, sure, like that's fine because it's a voting at the end of the day. They don't need to know us to vote. However, as the front man, bad idea. If you're gonna choose anybody as the front man and the inside of the PMC, you gotta choose someone who is not on the front lines much at all, anyways.
Good, stay there.
Someone who's a desk jockey and doesn't mind doing paperwork, and someone who can speak to people without causing World War fucking 8.
Fuck.
Do we have
what the-
anyone here who can do that?
No to you, no to me, no to you.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
you're
believe
maybe
it
still.
or
You're,
not,
the fighting
this
thing is
isn't
no.
me.
No,
I'm gonna
anyone
be
in
honest.
this
I don't want to,
I-
but believe it
no
or not,
you're a
Sarah,
no. Sorry, you're a no.
I do this on the daily. I do the
Wha-
work
which-
they're trying to make him do on the daily.
I don't disagree, but like I've also seen your crafty work on the staircase, and you have a hell of a temper, a hell of one. So
Which one on the staircase?
the one with all the servants, you know, that I like had to.
Oh, you mean when
traverse
I
down
got
the stairs?
forcefully taken into the Volcano family,
I
beaten
mean, look,
inside a
man,
dungeon for 6
I'm
weeks
not
straight?
saying you were wrong or right, but you're clearly a
I would
crash
rather
out.
someone who
is
would
my-
do that than give in to the torture and just become
I just no
numb.
offense. You're one of the new people with opinions that like I care, but I don't. So
Oh, good.
I'm not
I'm
even.
not. I can give my opinions.
That's what I-
Number one, I don't want to be your delegate. All of you suck, to be quite honest.
Thank you. So
Love you too, mate.
Like, trying to lead you is like leading a pack of hyenas to fucking vegetables. It just doesn't work.
It's true.
You need to
need
understand
vegetables
that to have someone who's going to lead you, it can be anyone inside this PMC. Why do I think that? Because none of you are mature enough to look at your enemy, someone you hate with a fiery passion, and go, we're friends now because we made a deal. And then fight them the next day as a sergeant in a military and not as a delegate. That's how this works. So as this, we can be talking to creation, but if he has a deal he wants to make with the family or the Silvercore military, we have to listen, and if it's a good deal, we take it, no matter if you think it's good or not. And then we fight them again. That's how that works. And none of us, let me add that, us are mature enough to do that.
And so of the
And if
people...
I was putting myself to it, I'm your best fucking option. I do this on the daily. I deal with all your work and your consequences.
Right. So of the people we have, like, outside of this place, is he the best?
He's
Or
one.
Only?
Your headmaster's one, but if you get rid of your headmaster, then you don't have anyone to be the actual commander. Another person who has one is your master.
She won't do it. I don't think she will at all, like, honestly.
Family's been speaking with her, believe it or not, and she's been quite cooperative.
I honestly don't believe it, but
I think
I'll take your word
maybe
for
we
it.
just need to solve another one of her riddles.
Do we
and
want
she'll-
someone like that in charge of all of us?
You're
actually
so
so
fucking
right.
right.
You're so right.
No, like, take me and
Many
times that shit by
interesting.
10, and then you got her. That's what I
Anyone
would say.
else to lead? I mean, another good person, in my opinion, would be someone from another mafia family. Why? Because if you pick someone from another mafia family, that forces them to merge with us. And if they accept, then we have two families at our back in case we ever decide we're in the war room, in case we ever decide we want to say fuck you to the Volcanos and kill them all.
So, hypothetically, Sale, do
Oh,
you have
God.
any family members that be willing?
You know,
That
you
don't
could
hate
really...
you?
You could really, not the West, they're too blood crazed. You could really fuck over the Volcanos by picking one of the child of Indra.
I was
That's what I was
gonna suggest that. That'd be so fucking funny.
However, our delegate would end up dead within the first fucking 3 seconds of a meeting with father, so that's probably not smart.
Yeah.
So we're being backed into a corner where they're the best option anyway.
Respectfully,
no.
I pick Vlad the Impaler. Think about it.
Vlad the Impaler.
We can't call him that.
No, that's
Right,
his
I know.
title.
I know, but I just... It's,
Old type.
never mind.
Look,
Were we not on this?
we've all. We need someone who hasn't, well, you know, grown up in a world of shittiness and war and actually has transferable skills other than killing people, right? And everyone who was our age who was about that is probably dead. You know, thinking about that. We need someone who has experience, lived experience. That man has been around for what, hundreds of years?
Thousands.
Thousands.
You do realize
He knows his
there's
shit.
a team, right?
And if he's willing to work with us for no strings attached other than
Yes,
my
I did.
enemies might come after you, and also don't make me work or my partner work, who will also just help you out.
Yes.
We're getting a really good deal.
Well, I didn't feel
Sometimes
anything
it's
wet
too
over
good to be true.
here.
I'm already not a big fan of his enemies to begin with.
But that's what she said.
I'm slightly biased. I picked my master, but then I thought about it, and she just made me do all the paperwork, and I'm good. I'm just not.
Not a good idea.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Not to
thanks.
mention,
I'm not
like,
sure what
I would
person
die
you think.
within a week because the first time she tried to throw her shitty ass paperwork at me, I would try to hit her and then die.
Oh, please don't. Please don't. Because she get mad at me for it. I don't know why.
I know
it
not
just
to.
translates
I'm
to
not
me.
that stupid.
Good.
Other
But
people are though.
as for people,
God, please be.
realistically, hear me out for a second. Doesn't have to be someone on Earth. Holy shit.
Are you saying like Cuban or something?
Can you,
Cuban
like,
would
from
not.
home,
Cuban-
Tycho?
No.
Cuban would hate that
number
shit.
one, number would.
I was
Yes,
like-
he would, because he would get power out of it. That's his own thing. That's
Oh my
his
fucking
whole
god, you're
thing.
right.
Oh my god.
We'd all
I
be
was-
wearing-
He would be a
I was like,
terrible.
surely you're not.
He would be a terrible choice because he would just put fear into the hearts of everyone we're talking to and would never get a fair deal.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd all be wearing cool T-shirts, but that's, you know, it's beyond the
Terrible. However,
Sound like
my
bonus,
thought
brother.
process. Now, hear me out for a second. This gets a problem off of our back for quite some time.
I I already know it's about
The
to happen.
Primarch of the Void Conquerors.
What?
Yup.
Hear me out.
I saw it coming.
I'm
Hear me out.
listening.
Listen.
I'm not happy about it, but I'm
Shut
listening.
the fuck up. If you're